What's up, collective? How you guys doing? I hope that you guys are doing so well. I hope that everybody is looking after themselves and just keeping it posy. So I wanted to do a what's next reading because, I mean, why wouldn't we do what's next reading? I'm sure a lot of us are wanting to know right now. There's a lot of uncertainty around a lot of things. So let's just see what Spirit has in store for us, okay? Shan't we? Shan't we? Shouldn't we? Whatever, we're going to. Okay, thank you for everybody who does like, comment, share, subscribe, and support this channel. If you do any of those things, thank you. You're much appreciated, okay? So let's move forward. If you want to get a hold of me for any reason at all, it's all in my description. Not much has really changed. I still offer the same things. I still have the same things going on, guys, okay? Okay. Let's just get to the reading, right? The problem, and it's definitely a good problem to have, is that I've recently attained so many new decks that I'm literally surrounded by like 18 decks, and they're all like, pick me, pick me, pick me, and I'm like, you know? So we're just gonna pull like a little bit from everything, right? Why the hell not? Okay, I do want to do some tea leaves, obviously, for obvious reasons, to see, you know, what's next for us. And we're just gonna pull a couple, not many. I'm not gonna pull 30 like I usually do. So we have rainbow coming out right off the get. There's always a rainbow after the storm, right? As my best friend in the UK would say. If she's watching this, she's gonna like, I can already see her coming after me. But every cloud has a rainbow. She probably is like, oh man, she says I do the worst UK accent, okay? Anyways, so, but that is so funny that this is coming out, because it does make me think of her, because that is something that she always tells me all the time, or just something that she says in general, is that every cloud does have a rainbow. You might go through things, there's up and downs in life, right? There's the good days, and then there's the not so good days, but there's always good days, right? You know, it's not ever always every single day bad. And I know there are people out there that are probably going to come in the comments and be like, but every day is bad for me. I guess I'm not talking to you then. I'm talking to people who occasionally have good days, okay? Because I don't know what to say. If you can't find something to be grateful for in your life, I don't know what to say. Rainbow, the most difficult part of that situation is over, okay? So basically what I'm getting with this card is something has happened, right? That is probably not so pleasant, right? But the most difficult part of it is over, okay? So now you can start to see the positives. Now you can start to rebuild. Now you can start to redirect, okay? And focus your energy and intent in new places and new areas that will be prosperous for you, or that will, you know, bring you what you're needing, okay? Now, I find it really interesting that the eagle came out too. Triumph over troubles and obstacles with the rainbow energy. It's really looking like you find a way to get over a hump or get over a hurdle, okay? There's a lot of ambition and fortitude in this, okay? A lot of energy of just driven energy, not giving up, persevering against the odds, you know, standing up for yourself, definitely. Okay, definitely. And we have candle. These are nice cards. Okay, that's all I'm going to take, because remember, I got to keep it moving. I have like 13 more decks to go through. All right, so candle, you will be shown the way. Keep persevering. Keep looking for rainbows in every cloud, right? Keep triumphing over your troubles. Keep living your best life. Keep it happy. Keep it, you know, high vibing. You're going to be shown the way. You will be shown a way out of your circumstances. Maybe there's like a lack of clarity right now in what direction you're going. So what's next? A lot of good stuff, it looks like, okay? Overcoming some things. All right? They're saying hard work and a short journey. All right, then. That's what they're saying. Emperor, yes. So what's next? Okay, so with the Emperor, I could see this as somebody reaching out to you, somebody of authority reaching out to you, could be offering some kind of opportunity. Maybe for some of you, I'm getting that energy of possibly having maybe competed for this spot, okay, for some of you. This could be in anything. If you're up against anybody else and somebody else could be chosen for something, this does not have to be relationship, job. It could be for anything. I feel like somebody of authority will be reaching out to you, telling you that you are, you know, being chosen or selected. I don't know. That's for somebody. That's very specific, okay? For others of you, I am getting somebody coming in offering you some kind of job opportunity, and I feel like you fought long and hard for this. I do feel like this is something that you've manifested or something you put a lot of energy into. You are the most skilled for that. There's this energy of maybe doubting your own skill set here. Don't do that. Okay. Stop doing that. I feel like with the Emperor too, you're in the position to really grow within your own self and your own business right now. Okay, you're taking the lead, all right, and you're going to be called to take the lead, to stand up. Times is real out there. Okay, that's what they're saying. Times is real. It's time to prove. It's time to, you know, put your money where your mouth is type of energy. Oh, that's what I'm getting. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm really getting this type of energy of, you know, rebuilding here, okay? After something that is just, you know, there's been obstacles, there's been problems, there's been delays, disappointments, letdowns, all right? Cancellations and whatnot. I'm just saying, okay? There's been a lot going on, okay? And I know that on the global level, my problems don't really, like, matter as much. Like, I don't know, they matter, right? They matter to me, obviously, but I feel like a lot of other people have it a lot worse. That's why I'm not really complaining about the things that are happening to me, because it's like, I'm dealing with that on my own. I'm here for the collective. I'm here for the mass energy. I'm here for the people that are really going through things that have, like, lost their entire income. I have not lost my entire income, right, overnight. Some people have. We're here for those people, okay? Some people have to rebuild. Some people might be, okay, so I'm getting this energy of some of you guys seeking out some kind of help, possibly through a government agency or some kind of maybe, you know, I don't know, a big office, big agency, big company. It feels like that, okay? An exterior energy to help you rebuild something. This is working together with other people. Some of you guys are actually going to be helping people build houses, I'm getting too. Working with others. I feel like this is like some kind of, okay, this is a very specific message, but I'm getting the kind of energy of like, community service. I'm getting the community service energy for some of you. If there's some of you guys that are like doing, or you know somebody or something like that, okay, whatever. Community service, building houses. You're going to meet somebody significant, but you're going to be going on some kind of spiritual journey. You're going to learn something from this, okay? More than just how to build a house. Okay, you're actually going to learn something like spiritually from this experience. I feel like there's like for the overall, for the general, it's like what's next is a spiritual lesson. Okay, you are going to learn something within yourself, and this is for everybody. Okay, you're going to learn and you're going to find out who you really are, right? This whole situation that's happening in the world, if anything, it puts us all in the same position of looking deep inside and assessing who you are. Okay, for some of you, this is rebuilding your confidence if you've taken a hit, right? Okay, for some of you guys, it's just assessing your business, seeing which direction you want to go in. Like I said, investing in yourself, making moves. Some of you guys are pulling money out, pulling money in. Like, you know what I mean? For those of you who know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Some of you are definitely working the stock market, what's left of it, right? RIP. I'm just saying, some of you are trying to do investments, trying to find new ways to work around this. Resilience is the word I'm getting, and you're not playing with yourself. Okay, well, I did not mean it like that. Wow, I keep putting my foot in my mouth today. I'm going to keep these, and that's going to be it for what I keep on the board as far as tarot. Okay, 10 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Slow but steady effort, right? 3 of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles is 4 of Pentacles, working on your foundations again, saving your money, disconnecting your energy, pulling back, assessing the situation, and then moving in stride. The Spirit wants you to know with this Knight of Pentacles that you don't have to take everything, make everything happen in a day. But with the Emperor energy, 3 of Pentacles, you do need to put some effort. You do need to work. You do need to try. You do need to put some action behind it. You do need to step into it, okay, with the Emperor energy. But Knight of Pentacles, it does not have to happen overnight. Just keep moving forward. Slow but steady progress forward is really the energy here, okay? 10 of Cups, you're going to find emotional fulfillment. It's a good time to enjoy spending time with your family, and you will be spending time with your family, okay? So you might as well just get into that. Board games and whatnot, okay? Scary stories, setting up, forts. I see it, like people setting up forts in the living room, just, doing scary stories, enjoying time with their family, making popcorn, watching movies, okay? I see a lot of people, refilling their cup, right? Spending time with their family, refilling their cup. Some of you guys just really, connecting with your churn, right? Okay? On an emotional deep level, because some of you guys might have been so caught up in the world and everything that it's like almost like this has happened, this whole global event, right? That's what I'm calling it. We don't recognize that here. Anyway, y'all better fucking recognize, okay? Who the hell you're messing with? Anyways, no, me and that shit got beef for life, okay? Anyway, like, we ain't cool. You hear? Anyways, okay, I'm done. I'm sorry, I'm very, very serious. But I'm in a good mood, guys, generally. Anyways, so Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, okay? Y'all might have been caught up in the hustle bustle of everyday life, or caught up in the stress of the situation and what was going down, that you just didn't take a moment to realize that your kids, like, it's almost like you might have, I don't want to say you disconnected with them for some of you guys, but it's just like you have so much shit going on. So much happening. Okay? And sometimes it's you about to be all up with your kids. Some people got their schools closed down for like 8 weeks, I heard. I might be one of those people. That's like 2 months. And some people are saying until the end of the year. Okay? So you about to spend all kinds of time with your kids. They're going to be on that virtual school. All right? Online schooling and stuff. Watch. You're going to be doing online doctor visits. Show me where it hurts. So like, I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at it, but it's just like, you got to laugh to keep from crying sometimes, guys. I do get the energy of you reconnecting with your family and reconnecting with your loved ones, okay? So, overall, it looks like rebuilding, persevering, enduring, triumphing, succeeding, being shown the way, okay? Being guided towards what direction you need to move in, okay? Being discerning, needing to make decisions, needing to get organized, and Yeah, there's a lot of information coming in about helping you balance your scales out, about helping you move forward, okay? You're going to need to make decisions. A lot of you guys might be looking at contracts right now, or having to take a relook at contracts, relook at agreements and adjustments and all kinds of things because of this global situation that's happening, the situation, okay? That's what I'm calling it, the situation. What's happening? A lot of you guys are having to relook at your business and how you're interacting with people, how your employees are interacting with people. Apparently, I got some big dogs that watch me. I don't know, okay? But you're really trying to readjust a lot of stuff right now. Again, Spirit wants me to reiterate that while it is important that you keep it fucking moving, okay? I was about to say motherfucking, but then I was like, fucking, so I said mucking. Anyways, while it's important to keep it moving, okay? Rome wasn't built in a day. It's not going to happen overnight, okay? This is like a rebuilding. Like I had said before, a lot of us are going to be finding out about ourselves, who we are and core inside. A lot of us maybe had these fixed towers, right? Because it was interesting because I was looking on somebody. It was somebody on Instagram, and they were talking about this situation and what card we would use for it. If I was going to choose a card, I would say tower. For sure, it's a tower, okay? Because it's out of our hands, right? It is something beyond our control that's happened. And it is definitely something that has just shifted everything and changed everything. And completely, for a lot of us, broke down our entire foundation, and now we have to rebuild it back up. So for you guys finding that's your situation, you will be being led, okay? You will be shown the way. Okay, you will succeed. You will triumph over this. And with this eagle energy, I'm also getting, of course, with birds, always that energy of, looking at it, things from a larger point of view, from a broader scale, from a broader point of view. Because, birds obviously soar and fly through the sky. And this is the eagle, so this is the bird of prey. So this is you going after what you want, okay? Eye on the target and going after it. Eagles also kind of, I believe, stalk a little bit their prey. So this is, again, that energy of things happening when they're supposed to, over time. Slowly but surely building yourself back up, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. It's really good cards. It's really posy for what's next. I gotta keep it real with you. It looks really good. Now, what should we move on to next? How about some moontology? That's what I'm calling it, moontology. For what's next for the collective. Moontology, please, for the collective. What's next, Spirit? What's next for the collective? What can they expect? What messages do you have? What messages do you have for the collective, please? What's next? What messages do you have for the collective? What's next, please? What's next for the collective, please? Oh. Something popped. Surrender to the divine. Look, it's so big and bright, right? Just leading you. Full moon. There's conclusions with this full moon. There's endings of cycles, all right? Surrender to the divine, yet on the bottom, hold your vision, right? So that's that energy of going with it, but putting in the effort. Letting things come as they're going to come, letting everything start to flow back into a flow, because everything's been really disrupted all of a sudden. The world is like a chain. The world is like a cycle, a circle, to me anyways. So I see everything interweaving and you know what I mean? And this is like a huge tower that's just disrupted everything. So it's like the world needs to almost get back into a flow. Trust me, guys, even if we're dealing with this situation for a moment in time, the panic of this will not always be here. Humans are very adaptable. We are meant to adapt. We are meant to survive. We are meant to endure. Okay? So the panic of this will end. And it won't I don't want to say it's going to come normalcy or whatever, but it's going to be something that we're going to be aware of, that it's going to be like, wasn't the planet's lungs on fire just like last week and we already forgot about that? I'm just saying, guys, life always goes on. Life always finds a way. The world's too big for it to just stop like that. So understand that while things are a little bit mucky right now, you're being led. You need to just surrender. Just surrender. We along for the... that's funny because I just made an Instagram post about that. We along for the ride in this bill. Okay? We are. Hold your vision, though. Don't give up on your dreams just because of the chaos, just because of the things that are happening right now. Okay? And what's next is you about to surrender to the divine. Okay? Also, what's next is a new start is coming. A brand new start, right? Because with the full moon, we have endings of the cycles. We have completions, everything, coming to a full circle. And then we have a new beginning with the new moon. I really like that. Okay? A personal issue is going to reach resolution on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, take it as it resonates. I told you, you're going to be focusing on your connections. A lot of people are hypersensitive right now to their feelings. And a lot of people are awakening to these soul connections and your soul family and your soul tribe and things like that, okay? You're meant to meet certain people right now. The timeline, it's all kinds of, I don't know. I'm getting like major things coming into place right now, like the decisions you're making, the people you're linking up with, the choices, like, you know what I mean? Like all of this, it's all getting you revved up for what's to come, because we are heading into this new cycle, a new way of being, a new dawn. And some of it's scary, yeah, because it's so uncertain right now, but all these cards look hella fucking posy. I gotta keep it so 100, okay? So wherever divine wants to take me, surrender to the divine, I'm gonna go. I'm going that way, guys. I'm going that way. Okay, because this looks really good. This looks like everything's going to be okay, and we roll with the punches. Okay, all right. Anyways, so let's get another one. One more for what's next. One more for the collective for what's next, please. One more for the collective for what's next. Thank you. We have meditate and contemplate, which is really what you need to do right now, okay? The end of a tough cycle, it is approaches. I'm about to say emerges, but yeah. I was like, that don't sound right. Yeah, it's approaches. Things are about to work themselves out in the strangest of ways is what they're saying, okay? Meditate and contemplate. While I want to just for a second rewind. While I do not feel like the world's problems will be solved in a day, I'm not like Mary Poppins living in like this fantasy world where I feel like we'll wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden nobody will have the situation. Everything will be cool. You know what I mean? I don't feel that, but I do feel that, like I said, the panic is going to cease. Life will continue. Things will open back up. Planes will still fly. Like, you know, gatherings of people more than 10 will still happen. Like, it will start to become manageable, is what I want to say. All right, that's the energy that I'm getting. We need to meditate and we need to contemplate. We need to work on raising our vibe so we can raise the entire consciousness's vibe. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on you guys, but that's what you're here to do. You're here to raise the vibration. Now more than ever, it's time to put your money where your mouth is. If you are here because you're saying you're here to raise the vibration, now is the time to do that. I'm not saying that we all don't have personal problems. That's why I'm a firm believer. And when you are feeling very sensitive and off of it, maybe you don't need to be putting your energy out there for everybody. So sometimes y'all see that I don't read for a day. It's because I just didn't want to read for a day. We are not robots. We are humans, right? We all have emotions and things that we go through, especially in these situationship type of times, okay? So meditate and contemplate upon what you truly want. Slow your mind down. Quiet your mind down. So that way that you can let it lead you. Because the messages that I was getting a couple days ago was to not let fear lead you. I feel like we've stepped beyond that. We are in alignment now and we're wanting to know what's next now. Now that I am open, now that I'm receptive, now that I'm not letting fear lead me, what is next? Okay? Meditate and contemplate. You will be shown the way with the candle. I like how that showed up right around the candle because, yeah, the answers are always within you. You're always being guided, right? La-di-da. You know how that goes. Let's look into some wisdom of the oracle for what's next for the collective. Let's see what messages we have. I'm curious. Curious. What do we have? What's next? Because I'm genuinely just as curious as you guys. That's why I was like, I want to do what's next because, honestly, I want to know too. What's next, please? What's next for the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you in advance for all your messages. What's next for the collective? Toot mintit. What's next for the collective? I like putting a T on the end of everything for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. What's next for the collective, please? I like that. She working that deck. I don't know how to act. Slow motion format. Sorry. Never ending story. Yeah, there's a cycle that's completing for sure. Serendipity, and as I said, it might happen in the most mysterious of ways, okay? I'm getting the sense of fate coming into play here for a lot of you guys. I'm getting the sense of chain of events, things kind of just lining up and happening in a certain circumstance of events that just makes things work out. That's kind of the energy it's like everything's falling into place, just relax. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. With this never-ending story, I really am getting the message of you have been going through something over and over again. It is time to pull yourself out of that. I really don't even want to say that because I'm pretty sure that like 99.99999% of you guys are already pulling yourself out of these never-ending fucking cycles. I see a lot of growth and change in my collective. Okay, I see y'all doing the work around here. So for those that are behind in that story, you know it's time to let go of something that just keeps going on and on and on, and it never seems to stop. It never seems to change. It never seems to get better, right? It never seems to bring any kind of results or progress that you want. It never seems to bring you that satisfaction that you're looking for, right? Okay, it's time to move the fuck on already. Pretty much is the message here, okay? But for most of you, that is what Spirit is saying, is that for ones that are already on that boat, we already on there. I was going to say a slow boat to China, but that seems a little inappropriate at this moment in time. But anyways, for those of you that are already on that boat of change, we're leaving, we know, okay? We know the never-ending cycles need to end. Spirit is saying that that's what's next. They're ending, okay? You're moving forward. We have a lot of completions anyways in this, okay? In this this reading. I'm getting a lot of things ending, new beginnings coming, right? Chop wood. A lot of hard work is ahead of you, okay? Going to a lot of work possibly in your creative aspects for some of you with Imagine. I feel like what you're putting effort into, you're going to see results. I feel like that's what this is saying to me, okay? Because if you chop wood, right, you're going to see the wood stack up. If you put in the effort, if you put in the work, you will watch your wood stack up. You will watch the results come. That's what I'm getting from the card, okay? It's a 42, so it reduces to a 6. So I'm also getting the message of needing to reassess the things that you're working so hard on. Are you chopping and chopping and chopping away at something and not seeing the wood pile up? Okay? Because if you're putting in a lot of effort, like overtime, breaking a sweat chopping wood, and you're not seeing the wood stack up, it don't got to be a huge mountain of wood, but it needs to at least give you something for your energy and your effort. And this is person, place, or thing, guys, okay? Don't put unnecessary energy into shit. That's the energy, the message I'm getting here. Okay, which I've already been getting this message anyways with the Four of Pentacles. It keeps popping up in my reading somehow, right? Three of Pentacles, Prince of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. It somehow keeps making itself in the reading because we all need to conserve. We all need to stay focused and aware of our money and our stability. I'm trying to change the way I word things. I'm trying to be more self-aware of how I word things, since my voice does have, even if it's a rather small one, it's still a platform, right? Okay? So I'm trying to, instead of saying we all need to worry about our money, I'm trying to start saying we all need to become aware of our money. And I probably have, even in this reading, said we all need to worry about our whatever at some point. It's a work in progress, guys, okay? But don't put your energy into unnecessary things. We all need to start being aware of pulling back our energy, okay? Only giving into what's giving back to us. It's all about reciprocity, okay? It's almost like, it's crazy, because I almost get this energy of like, there's like this blip now in time. Things have literally changed. And I want to say almost for some of us overnight. And things have almost changed overnight for some of us. For the world, really. On a global scale, on a one conscious, one frequency scale. Yes, a lot of things have actually changed overnight, almost instantly. Okay? It's almost like we have a chance now to step forward into our future in whatever direction we want to choose. It's almost like we have a chance now to start over. Right? And it's kind of fucked up, and it's a little bittersweet because the Tower makes you always think of that, right? The Tower can be bittersweet. The Tower is destructive. The Tower that is something that takes away. The Tower can be scary. I mean, shoot, when you see the original illustration of the Tower, people flying out the fucking building and stuff. I'm just saying, and everything's like exploding. It doesn't look pleasant, right? However, after the smoke has settled and the dust is settled and all that good stuff, you see that there's a chance for you to rebuild. You see that there were false towers that were built up anyways that needed to come down. Okay? So you see these things, and because of that, you're able to move forward. That's just the message I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to take one more of these. In a second. Yeah, there's like a face in that broom. I feel like for some of you guys, it really is like energy, sweeping out your energy. For some of you, you need to get some Florida water or some pine. If y'all have pine trees around you, okay, get some pine and put it in your mop water, or get Florida water, put it in your mop water and sweep or go in your mop water with a broom and sweep and clean out your house, okay? Because some of y'all really need to clean out your energy too. Stop putting effort into, like, stop giving your energy away so much. They're saying, like, not everything should have to be so damn hard. That's literally what they're saying for some of you guys. Okay? Look at her. She's just like, I give up. And this one's just about working hard. It's like, not everything should have to be that hard. You need to surrender. The problem is the control. Needing to control the outcome. Needing to control the direction. Needing to control what path I go down and how it happens and when it comes to me and where it comes from and when, you know what I mean? No, playa. Okay, you can't do that. You can't control where you're going, not anymore. Now you're at the surrender. You're at the mercy of the divine now, right? Because we have started over. There's been a tower. It's time to rebuild. So it's like you need to surrender to to the new plan, to the new way of where you're going. All right, that was pretty fast. To the sea? Yep. Yep. And see, I'm getting faces, like weird faces, like not weird, but like faces in the, I feel like the divine is here all along, co-creating with you, whispering to you, leading you, guiding you. Well, that's the same thing. But anyways, to the sea. So that is all about trusting in the divine, surrendering. You're off on a journey now. Okay, it's time to roll with it. All right, it's time to make the best of it. It's time to put in the effort and hold your vision for your dreams, but make your dreams practical for what you're dealing with right now. Okay, for what you're going through right now. Actually, we're gonna pull the super attractor, the affirmations, positive, nice little sayings. I really like them. What's next messages, please, for the collective? Let's get some what next messages for the collective. All right, what's next for the collective, please, Spirit? Thank you in advance for all your messages. What's next messages? I was going to say it's too many, but it's two, so. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. Okay? Sorry, I had to hit that. So, it's about knowing that you're blessed. Knowing that regardless of the things around you, regardless of what's happening, surrendering to the plan, knowing that, you know what, I'm going in this direction. Now I have to go in this direction, but it's okay. I will just bypass this and keep going. Okay, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting with this. Okay, know that you're abundant and abundance is going to come to you. Also, abundance to me and money to me and everything like that, it's a frequency. So if you give it out, it's coming back to you. If you give it out in good form and good nature, it's coming back to you. If you put love into something, if you put good energy into something, if you do something because it makes you feel good, it's going to come back to you. Okay, my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. That's your best medicine. That's your best safety, is to vibe high, because when you're positive, you're happy. When you're happy, your endorphins are released, and when your endorphins are released, your immune system is boosted, guys. Okay, so when you're happy, you have a stronger immune system. It's good to smile. It's good to be happy. It's good to love others and help others. And actually, I'm seeing that for some reason. I'm seeing somebody lifting somebody up. I don't know if you guys are seeing that. It looks like somebody lifting somebody up. It's like, it's good to love others and let yourself align with that. That's where your true safety is. That's what it's saying. Be happy, be positive. Okay? I can't really dress it up or dress it down. One more message, please, for what's next for the collective. I feel like what this is saying as a what's next is that you're going to learn how to align with that. You're going to learn how to stay positive inside, regardless of what's happening outside, okay? Because a lot of us are learning how to do that. Like I said, you're reaching in and you're finding your core, truth and your core essentials now of who you are. So we have, I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. Yeah, you guys have done that. That's why it's coming, what's next, because you've done that. You have healed this, any fear that was leading you. Like I said, that's why I don't even really feel like I need to say it anymore, is don't let fear lead you. Because you're not in that stage anymore. You've healed that. You're embracing now the habit of love. Now you're embracing the part of yourself that has always been stifled down, I feel like, under all this. Everything's so raw and open now, it feels like. You know, it really does. It feels like that. Everything's so raw and open. All right, these are the angel answers. Okay, I just got this deck. I just received this deck, a new deck. I bought this myself. I've been seeing everybody use this, and I really wanted it. So we're gonna see what messages we have for what's next for the collective. What messages do you have, Spirit, for what's next for the collective, please? The cards that we need to see. What's next for the collective? Too many. What's next for the collective, please? Okay. Wait. Right? Like I said, things are not going to happen overnight, and that's okay. I feel like what this is saying is have patience, surrender, right? To the idea of your answers and your clarity, candle, being shown the way, things happening in a way that you weren't necessarily expecting. I also feel like this is saying wait, because some things are actually working out behind the scenes, as I had mentioned earlier in the reading. With the Prince of Swords here, I do feel like there's this energy of things moving rather slow, but we did get hold your vision at some point in this reading, right? So I do feel like keep your standards almost is the energy I'm getting. And as I say that, I look at the bottom of the deck. There's something better. Okay? Wait, there's something better. Okay, so I'm getting this message of some of you, don't let yourself, because you're desperate for a situation, you're desperate for something. Like maybe for some, I'm going to use an example if some of you guys are looking for a job right now and you're desperate. You might want to hold off just a second. I know now's like that's the time. Like, no, hell no, I shouldn't hold off. I should jump on it because times is tough right now. Okay, I feel like you should just wait for a second because there's something that's better that's coming just around the corner. And I feel like for some of you, if you take on the first job, it's not just going to be as simple as just getting out of it. If you believe came out, I feel like there are definitely some miracles that are about to be happening. Believe in the impossible, okay? As I had said earlier in the reading, I am not Mary Poppins. I do not feel like everything's all of a sudden magically going to get better overnight. However, I do believe that things can be better. I do believe you can be happy. I do believe there's still a reason to smile and there's still a reason to feel good. Okay? So you need to too. You need to believe in yourself. Okay? Is what that's saying. That's too many. All right. So, again, too many. What messages do we have for what's next? Just one more for the collective. What's next? Okay? Success. Success, collective. That's what's next. All right? You guys, I think you get the gist by now. Okay? Because all these cards just keep confirming after reconfirming that things are going to be all right. Things are moving up for you. Things are getting better. There's opportunity coming. For some of you, unexpected in ways that are unexpected. Serendipitous ways. Fate. Coincidence. Kind of like chain of events, like I said. Things are working behind the scenes. It's almost like it's divine timing. Anyways, I hope this reading helped. I hope this reading resonated. I hope it did something. See you in the next one. Bye.